The weekly code quiz. Before discussing how to make buttons accessible, we need to talk about WAI-ARIA. What is WAI-ARIA? WAI-ARIA stands for Web Accessibility Initiative Accessible Rich Internet Application Suite. WAI-ARIA helps dynamic content and user interface controls that are created with HTML, JavaScript, and other technologies become more accessible to people with disabilities. Without WAI-ARIA, some website functionality will not be available to some users with disabilities, especially those who rely on screen readers and those unable to use a mouse. How do we find out if browsers are implementing the latest features? When possible, we still want to use accessibility features built into HTML5. There is a website that tracks how well browsers are implementing the latest accessibility features of HTML5 here. http://www.html5accessibility.com. When HTML5 doesn't fully address accessibility, we need to use the framework provided by WAI-ARIA. WAI-ARIA is used to describe navigation and identify structures such as menus, primary versus secondary content, and banner information. This helps users identify and move region by region on a web page rather than having to press Tab multiple times to get where they want to go on a page. WAI-ARIA is also used to map controls, live regions, and events to APIs, application programming interfaces. So it applies to buttons, drop-down lists, calendar functions, expandable menus, and more. What are roles? Roles are used to identify the type of widget presented, such as a slider, menu, or progress bar. They can also be used to describe a structure, such as a heading, region, or table. The state of a widget can also be described, such as whether a checkbox is checked or not. We will go over some of the basics associated with WAI-ARIA, but to fully understand its features, please review the standards set out by the W3C at https://www.w3.org/WAI/standards-guidelines. And WAI-ARIA 1.1 are the current set of guidelines from 2017, and can be found at https://www.w3.org/TR/WAI-ARIA-1.1. WAI-ARIA 1.2 is currently under development. Presented by Designers Learn Code.